All right, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is for the earth signs, so all the earth signs out there. All right, so we're all in quarantine, right? So I hope you all are doing well. I'm going to be doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, all the earth signs. So first I want to say on the 7th, from my location, the 8th, maybe yours, is going to be the full moon in Libra coming up. So it's going to be a really good time to take advantage of the full moon. I will make a separate video for that one. I'm popping out the videos today. Got up, did my morning routine. Yeah. And then on the 22nd is going to be the new moon in Taurus. So everything we're going to be bringing it home. I'm going to make a separate video on that. And there's a lot of planetary movements happening. I was writing them down yesterday. Because I look ahead on the planetary chart just to see how I'm going to do my meditation or what I'm going to work on. And on 444, there was a meditation that was done. So I had a friend that tagged me in it, and I put in some meditation time for that. That was really good, that portal. And another one's going to be happening, and it's all based on numerology, so I'll get to that for you guys. Okay, so there's a few that's coming up, and then the meaning of it and how you can use it. Because on the 22nd of April is going to be Pluto and Chiron, okay? Quintine. Okay, so I'll explain that all. Okay, I'll explain that all. So we're working with a regular traditional card today. I have the goddess here, but it's kind of like the light on it. I've had this forever. And then a good girlfriend gave me inner child card, and it's like little pixies. So each card on here relates to a card in the tarot deck. I know this one's a fool just from looking at it, but some of them I don't know. I haven't played with it. You know, those kind of like creative off tarot cards, whatever they're called. I don't know what you call them. And then the playing cards. I love the playing cards. So set your intention. I hope that this goes, it connects for you. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So Taurus and Virgo. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're going to do Taurus first. And Taurus, hi Taurus, you guys have your new moon coming up on the Wednesday, the 22nd, and also a powerful meditative day with Pluto and Chiron. So there's a lot of healing. I will talk about a lot of, if you have someone that you've lost, Pluto is death and transformation. You can do a special prayer for them. You can do several rituals in the day. Some of you might end up doing 3, a prayer for someone that has passed, a healing for yourself through Chiron, or setting out healing to others. And people can send out healing, right? Because Chiron is can heal others who can't heal themselves. So then with Pluto there, you can heal yourself with that. You can make that transformation, right? You can ask to receive healing and pull down on the northern star. Okay, so there's a lot of powerful stuff that you can do. All right. I don't know why she's okay. So set your intention. I'm going to pull some cards. Taurus, you can push through on. You have 8 of Cups reverse, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands, okay? So the main message for Taurus out there is that you want to make sure that, and if you're Taurus, keep watching. If you're Capricorn and Virgo, keep watching, okay? Because I haven't pulled this card, and I should have pulled this first. Taurus, you want to make sure that you're not being too difficult on yourself and others, okay? And you are now flipping the switch from work to more of a relaxed vibe now, right? Because everything is pretty much relaxed now. So you're good with this relaxed vibe, okay? You can definitely manifest with this. I'm going to go like this a little bit, okay? You can definitely manifest with this type of vibe that we're going through right now. And you're shifting it to give healing to others, right? Through just any little simple thing that you do, your time, your thought, something you say. You're just really bringing about healing for others, and you're actually healing yourself. You are actually understanding any kind of lessons that you've learned before, okay? But you're actually seeing the karma of it play out, and you're just like really absorbing, taking things in. Right now is the time for you to be creative and take in ideas, write it down, a good time for writing things down, and just seeing things differently, so that when everything is back in flow, you can actually have a lot to say and a lot of things to pull from naturally, okay? Your words are powerful, so use your words to heal yourself, to heal others. Your words can be really powerful right now. And letting go of any kind of stress that you have in your life, but using words to combat any form of stress that you have in your life. And you have the ability right now to make something out of nothing. You have the ability to actually change how you feel, like that fire within. Change the way you feel. Change the way that you're perceiving something, okay? You can actually even kind of let go of something that's not working, right? And just by letting go of something that's not working, that's going to be really beneficial for you and for others, right? Just let go of what is not working for you, right? But the overall message in it for me, for you guys, is not allowing your mind to have so much power over you, like the words that you're saying to yourself, okay? Using words to heal yourself, to heal the situation is very powerful. A lot of writing things down. And even like before you go to sleep, even writing down something positive, or writing down something healing for you, or a goal. But, you know, write it down so you see it, okay? And that's going to be really powerful for you. Let's see what goddess is coming through, what card. I really see you making something happen. Magdalene. Okay. Magdalene. Okay, 25 is 7. 7 is constant learning, constant creativity, right? Beloved, priestess. Okay, central comfort. So I feel for this one, and especially like if you think of her storyline, right? And whichever one you want to get, but it's mostly, I would say, is just, you know, knowing your truth, knowing your story, honoring yourself, loving yourself, and really knowing your value, even if others aren't aware of it or don't want to be aware of it. Does that make sense? Okay. And when you think of the 8th, when you think of valuing yourself, sometimes you need to step away from a person or a situation to really see what it really is. Because when you're in it, you can't really, you can see it, but you're more likely to put up with it or try to heal it. But sometimes you just have to let things flow. And on the flip side of walking away is coming back to you, right? You're coming back to yourself and you're healing yourself, right? And you're a lot wiser than you have been before. A lot of times people want to stay in training mode, right? But you can still be in training mode and still be amazing, right? And still be a master of yourself. Right? Don't feel like you always have to overcome something, or, you know, yeah, no, you're good, right? And anything that is stressful, use your words to heal that. Be real with yourself, say what the issue is, but then also use the word to uplift yourself out of it. And anything you lose, you'll get back. Anything that you need to get rid of, you'll get back. Okay, so breaks in relationship and person. 3 of staves. Staves is that air energy. This is about a situation that's falling apart. Any situation that needs to end, allow that situation to end. Anything that needs to end, allow it to end. Okay, success in your work and in life. Okay, anything that you want is going to take effort. Okay. Even this month, working with Jupiter. This also represents Jupiter and hard work, okay? There's no big shifts with Jupiter planetarily right now that I'm seeing from my chart. But, you know, connecting to Jupiter, maybe working with planetary hours and getting an app on your phone. I've been telling people this for my meditation and for my for this channel, Esoteric. Working with Jupiter and working with Saturn, right? Receive Jupiter's blessing and have more order in your life with that Saturn energy. So maybe working with Saturn hour, you know, and Jupiter hour one of these coming days, today, and make sure it's today and the new moon. Okay, for the just Saturn hour, Jupiter hour could be really good. What's the ruling? Taurus, and there's another one that you can work with too. Let me see what other one. If it's not my zodiac, I won't remember it. And it's the new moon, Venus. So that's like that. So Taurus is ruled by Venus, so you can work with the Venus hour on the new moon, and you can figure out that on your app for your location. That's something I can't tell you. So a lot of times people watch the card reading channels. You'll get the information if the reading connects with you, but there's something in there that will connect you. And a lot of times I know when someone don't want to do something, they say that the message doesn't connect with them because they don't want to do something. They don't want to do what the message is, right? So then they like, oh, it didn't connect. And sometimes the message cannot, just don't connect, but usually something will ring true. Even if it's not for you, it's for someone that you're dealing with, but then that's going to help you deal with that particular situation, right? I have quarantine nails. I've been saying that in the other video. I'm like in the process of taking off these ones and then doing the other ones and making this heal with some vitamin C. Okay, we're all going through it. So, and when you think of 3, you think of you're going to keep getting the message over and over again 3 times if you're not going to be willing to learn about whatever it is that you're particularly going through. Okay? Yes. All right. So there's a lot of learning there for Taurus. Okay? And just make sure that you are really being truthful with yourself and allow the time that you need to work through whatever your situation is. If you feel like you need to work through success, because with this full moon coming up, with this new moon in Taurus coming up, that's your new moon, you can benefit from that. Even Geminis can benefit from that too, okay? Because Gemini used to be the Taurus in the old, in the old astrology, right? So what do you need to work on? Do you need more structure, organization in your life? Then you got to work with Saturn, work with Jupiter to receive more blessings. That's the new moon. The new moon, you start working on planting your seeds for your goals, right? So do you want more success? Then on that new moon day on the Jupiter hour, even if you have to wake up for the first, hour of Jupiter, get your rest, but whatever Jupiter hour is, work with that. Saturn hour, work with that. You have questions, ask. Research, look it up. Okay? All right. Setting the intention for Virgo. Okay, let me do this first. I should have done this in the beginning. I should have it next to me so I remember to do it. So this is the inner child card, okay? And it's based on the tarot. It's not one that I've played with. I kind of keep it as a collection. And I don't, I got it from a really good friend. And I love these big cards. So I'm just going to pull one for the intention of all the earth signs, because I did it for the fire sign video that's up already. I love these cards. I think I just love shuffling. I really do. Okay. Oh, seven of crystals. Okay, so the 7 of crystals look like this. Okay, what is she doing, earth signs? She looks like she's lighting candles, Yeah, she's lighting candles, and it's usually looks like a winter, like Christmas time, but still, she's lighting candles. So you can really take advantage of the. Don't burn this candle. Okay, I'm gonna put it right there. You can take advantage 7 of crystals. That might be the fire. Let me see. So I don't think a lot of people still have this one. I think this is definitely a collection one. So if you have this card deck, I'll tag it in my videos. Let me see, of crystals. Okay, duh. And that's 7, right? So 7 of crystals, 220, 261. 261. What does it represent in traditional tarot? Okay, so this one is, what did I turn the page? Okay. So it has to honor in the sun rebirth. I'm just scanning through it because it doesn't tell me at the bottom what the crystals represent. I'm going to go to the front part if you bear with me. But what I feel intuitively from it is fire element and doing a ritual of whatever it is you need, a ritual of healing, whatever it is that you need. Okay? It's finding your attunement and trust in yourself. Okay, that's what I'm getting from it. All right, and really connecting to your inner truth, right? Having peace, clarity, and vision, and seeking that inner peace, that inner clarity, that inner vision, and planting your own spiritual seed. You know, going into isolation, which Taurus can naturally do that. You know, the sun energy, even working with the sun hour. I've been telling people that ever since this sickness came around, because there's an article that said with this virus, sunbathing does help you fight it off, right? So yeah, that's something really, really good that you can practice for yourself. Okay, I think that's really good. And that's for Taurus, that's for Virgo, that's for Capricorn. So I'm just going to keep that one right there, 7 of crystals. Okay, and I think of crystals, I think of clear quartz crystal, which I do have one right here. And you can use it for all of your chakras and for any kind of healing that you want to do, because you can have it take the place of any other stones, okay, that you have. All right. Setting the intention for Virgos, the mother of the planet, the mother of the earth. Virgos, you can tap into this, the earth element, the earth energy. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so some of you won't have such good luck with justice, right? If you have to fight anyone. Okay, or if you're in an argument with a water sign, or more specifically a Cancer, if there's some kind of roughness there, just try to find your peace and your balance. It's probably over money or control or power, jealousy, just frustration, boredom. It's probably over wanting to be somewhere or do something and feeling this kind of restriction. So the best thing I can say, what these cards are really focusing on, is just do the best you can with what you have right now. Okay, so if there's kind of any imbalance, any injustice for you, working with timing. You know, the lighting in this room sucks. Should have put up another light too. But just really working with your ability to just let things go. If it's really hard for you to let things go, that's understandable. But this is a time for you to really pick your battles, right? And handle it. If you feel like you can't ignore this thing that you're going through, handle it the best way you can, but don't let it consume you, okay? And just really manage your time and energy and how you're using that and where you're putting your money and your focus. It's more important to me to do these videos than my nails. I'm like, I can't even. And the other thing is, just sometimes you can be right and you don't have to allow that to ruin your day. You know, you can say what you have to say and just let it be. Okay? A lot of you will probably just need your space, even if you have to go and be by yourself and go for a walk. I know we're doing this distancing, but social distancing, but just finding time for yourself, even if it's in your own backyard or, sitting outside away from people. But you're going to need that, even looking out your window or just, isolating yourself in your room. That would be really helpful. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that the crystal on here is the same one. I thought that was funny. If you can see on the top page, the top circle. I just noticed that. That is hilarious. No coincidence in life. Okay. And I'm looking at my chart here. The Taurus, all the earth signs can vibe with the color green because you're earth, this also, the springtime is yours. But working with the pentacles is very much a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn thing, working with the pentacles in the tarot deck. So you having the King of Pentacles, you can just set in the tone for your making more money, because a lot of people are really using up all their savings if they were of that mindset to have a savings, but all their savings will be done once they have to start back working again, right? A lot of people that I used to frequent their business, they can't work right now. They would lose their license. So everyone is doing the best that they can, right? Okay, so the goddess energy is Ishtar, strength, sexual assertment, star mother. So if there's someone that you care for, you really like in this time when we're practicing social distancing, video chat with them. Work your mojo. This is about your personal strength. So really working with your meditation, and I can't even have my fingers up there. I don't want to see that myself. But working with your goddess energy or whoever you align with, but also working with planetary energies too. I really feel that planetary meditation, tapping into the sun and the moon. This is the sun, right? And that's the moon right here. So working with those energies and really manifesting where you are right now, working with either planetary hour meditation, planetary daily movements, all those big movements that's happening in this month. Working with the sun energy, the sun hour of the day, finding meditation in that, taking in, 10, 15 minutes sun, just really working on you. And some of you just need to realize your own power, especially if you've been kicked down, beat down, for whatever reason. It's just stepping into your own personal strength and your own personal power. That is the 13th card. And if I was going to pull a numerology from that, we are in a 4-year. And 1 and 3 is 4, right? When you break it down in numerology, and we have to really have a better structure. In the 4, people, in the Chinese culture, 4 is unlucky number because it sounds like the sound of the word. It sounds like death, right? And that's why it's funny enough because thank you. I got the mail. Okay, I'm recording, so don't say anything. Just put it down right here. Thank you. Did he hand it to you? Yeah. Okay, just put it down right there. Thank you very much. So I just got Amazon delivery. So yeah. So basically, what was I talking about? Yes, it's a 4-year. So the hard part of a 4-year is that it asks a large group of people to work together. And if you can't work good by yourself, like do what you're supposed to do, and you're hard-headed and stubborn and you don't care, if you have to work as a collective, that's kind of hard, right? So that 4-year builds up that structure, right? It has different meanings, but if we're focusing on structure and feeling safe where you are, right? So if we look up 4, that's my first thought of 4 meaning in numerology. Whenever you have a number and it clicks in your mind, it's going to click as structure, foundation, a mastery. It could be a mastery of yourself. Can you be loyal to yourself and others. What can you endure? It represents endurance, right? But it also represents organization, that structure. That's another word, structure, right? It's like a discipline year, right? And all that movement of Saturn in November and December was like getting you ready for like, hey, do what you need to do, work together. Let's see what else. And Virgos are good at that. You're good at that. All the earth signs are masters of that. Okay, I pulled out 2. Okay, 10 of diamonds. Diamonds is the earth energy. And 3 of clubs, which is a fire energy. So the diamond means success. So a lot of Virgos, you will be successful through what we're going through, okay? You will be successful. No worries there. Others, it can represent a time to really be more creative, right? And to let go of the stressful process of getting your goals done. If you're a Virgo that's helping someone right now, that you're working, or, this is a very stressful time that you're going to have to be creative to help get yourself through this, right? So this is like a big time. I'm going to take a picture of this so I can share it on, I'll share it here. I'll just take a picture of it. So I'll just say Virgo is trying to scan the photo. So that way you guys can kind of see that picture. But it's like, this is your time to be creative and to do what you can to help yourself, but help others, right? It's going to represent you really being more focused and being more creative. Even if you're working right now and you might not like your job, you might make certain changes in the future, or you might still hold on to it. You might still hold on to that situation, but it's just a rough time right now. A lot of times when we have a rough time, people want to quit, but you don't always have to quit. You can keep going. You can make changes, shift things around when it's not working, right? So just make Alexa stop. So yeah, I'm getting a notification. If it's not going to stop, I'm going to pause. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it was going to keep blinking unless I, get my new update. I set my notifications on it. That's really cool. I like that. I was like, what? I can get notification update. Yay. So, this is your time to not necessarily give up, but listen to your intuition. Change what you need to change and move forward. Okay? All right. Send the tone for Capricorn. Capricorn, you are next. Okay. So, all right. So set your intention. I hope that you, Capricorn, that this is coming through for you, that there's a message here for you. All right. Okay, so Capricorn, you are around a lot of death, a lot of transformation. Death, the Hangman, 5 of Wands or Staves, 2 of Cups, and 6 of Cups. So there could be a marriage or a ceremony. A lot of those are happening virtually. There could be a new relationship, a strong relationship coming up. This is making me think of the yearly video I did for people where they got a relationship card. And it was kind of like, yes, some of you will be home more. I mean, you got to watch that year video, because all this stuff that I was saying in it is like coming to pass, because the year video is your Chinese zodiac animal. And I was just pulled to make that the yearly read. So the death card is about someone physically dying, right? Or a physical change. But then you have the Hangman next to it. So this is going to be a hard process of transformation, whether it's a physical death or a change in the way that you are right now. Some of you are not playing around as much anymore. Some of you are moving towards a more responsible life for yourself and others. Some of you are kind of in denial, wishing that you were in the past or something. Some of you feel like you have to, in the past, so you don't have to deal with the situation right now, or just wishing for better days. Some of you have children that you want to protect. So there's a lot going on in some of your minds, right? So it's trying not to be so serious that you're unattractive, but being serious that say, hey, this is what's going to make me feel safe. This is what I need to do, right? Some of you are really trying to understand yourself and understand your situation. If you're going through a loss, it's a time for you. Some of you are getting more spiritual than you usually would be. And that's just going to get you stronger through it. Some of you are being really creative to kind of alleviate the stress of the situation. Goddess. Okay, Mutt. Truth, justice, all-seeing eye. What a beautiful design. Mutt. Okay, so this is the goddess that's coming through. So a lot of you can see through BS, okay? And 4, you got 4. The card is a 4. So again, this is like a lot of discipline, a lot of endurance, a lot of structure, okay? And if you work in a field where you can be an advocate for someone, or you can make positive change through your natural talents and abilities, then Matt is saying, where is the truth in your life? Where's the truth in this situation? How can there be justice in this situation, right? And justice doesn't always look like one picture, right? So just be mindful of that. And the all-seeing eye is like, whatever someone says, we can see through the BS of things, right? And see what it really is about. So right now, it's really a very strong time of change and of really processing that and being strong through it and really bringing ourselves to a higher consciousness of our own personal struggle, but like on a bigger scale, everything around us, the world, right? And really seeing things for what it really is. Okay, Capricorn? I almost forgot this. I wish I was live. When I go live, I have to see how I can save my videos so I can see them again. So I have to really look into that. Because I try saving it and it's like, it doesn't have enough room to save. I think I have to save it to my phone. So I have to make sure that my phone doesn't have a lot of photos on it. So I've got to do a lot of deleting. Okay, so need to, okay, assurance in your finances. 6 of diamonds. Diamonds is earth energy. Wow, this is coming through. You guys are like, it's earth, earth, earth. Okay, so responsibility, budget, investment, debts, need to assess your finances. So if you happen to be a person that was really good with your finances, great for you. But if this is like a learning time for you now, then it's a learning time for you. Okay, everyone learns what they're supposed to learn when they learn it, you know, and that's it. So use this as a time to really open new doors for yourself. To me, 6, I like to look at it in African numerology, right? So 6 is like opening paths, opening doors, you know. 6 is very powerful in if you think of your DNA. I like EFT tapping. If you're tapping things into your meridian system, your meridian channel, healing, love, focus, you know, prosperity, you know, this is something you can tap within yourself, into your DNA, into your code, into your buildup, your structure. Okay, you can use, you know, 6 can relate to that. 6 can open up new doors of understanding, new doors of opportunity for you. Okay, Capricorn, so you're just working on you and making sure that you are investing in yourself, you're budgeting. If you are already, then that's good. If you haven't, then this is a time that you can incorporate that into your life. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm going to do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius next, the air signs. Definitely click like. A lot of people are subscribed to the channel, but maybe they forgot the name, or, you know, everything happens over years. So make sure you click like. I appreciate that. I see that a lot of you are still watching. Some of you are still watching. So get the message out and subscribe. So Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you guys have a good April and just keep strong through everything that's going on. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.